There we go. Okay. Can you guys hear me okay? Thank you, Realm. I was looking over at my OBS and I noticed my bars weren't up. So hang on. Can you... Wait a minute. 1, 2. Testing 1, 2. 1, 2. Sorry if it's too loud. 1, 2. I don't want to go too loud. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, can you guys hear me okay now? 1, 2, 1, 2. I know it might be a few seconds behind in the stream. Okay, good deal. Good deal. That's what I'm always waiting for, is at least one person to say, I can hear you. That way. Thank you, Realm. So I know. Perfect. Thank you, Lisu. Am I saying it right, Lisu? Correct me if I'm wrong. I know you've been in here. I just want to make sure. I'm a worrywart sometimes. Let's see what's going on in the rooms. Glad it's Sunday. I hope you guys are all doing well. Animation historian, or not an animation historian, I should say. I hope you're doing well. Whoa, there's only 2 lobbies right now. We got a UMK3 lobby and an MK4 lobby. There's a lot of people in this one though. 9 people. I mean, that's a good thing. So what, there's 12 people on right now, but not a lot of lobbies. And I'm on Steam. SB, it's good to see you, brother. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. I'm glad it's Sunday. I'm pushing Monday out as far as I can. Like, don't just wait Monday. Chill. I'm still enjoying Sunday evening, which it's still fairly early in the evening in Sunday. I know we're starting at 7 p.m. Eastern time over where I'm at. I had a really good weekend, man. I really did. I know I shared with some of you guys that, which I was corrected on several times, but I had hit, you know what, I'll just join this lobby and I'll explain it to you guys. So, I had said a deer had hit my truck almost a month ago now, right? Which I was corrected in chat that I hit the deer. They're like, no, your truck hit a deer. A deer didn't hit you, you hit a deer. Either way, the deer jumped out, and I really didn't have time to react. Like, it hit by the time I knew it because it was dark out. Just boom. So that really bummed me out for a bit, and this weekend, what I wasn't expecting was to already find another vehicle in replacement of that one because insurance is going to total it. They said if it goes past a 60% in repairs, then they go ahead and total it out. It's like, well, that kind of sucks. I really wanted my truck. I love my truck, you know? But I found one I really like. So, where my last truck was a red Ram, initially I wanted a black one, and I got lucky, and it's actually in better shape than the one I had, which I wasn't expecting. So I don't know, man. I just got lucky this week, and I'm happy. All right, so we're spectating this fight. I think I put myself in queue. Let's make sure. Okay, now I'm in queue. I usually don't play in lobbies this big. Let's see. Oh, Lisu, thank you. Yes, sir. It is Polish word nickname. It means fox. I like that. I like foxes. That's good to see, Shizmaster. How many lobbies are there on Xbox? I've only heard good things about Xbox so far as lobbies. I still want some more opinions on PlayStation. Arcade online lobbies. I'm gonna buy it myself now that it's out. I'm gonna get it so I can play with you guys. I'm doing a lot of things for the stream here shortly. The connection will be better by Friday. How'd your weekend go, brother? Hope things are well with Miss Kombat. She's doing great, man. Things are going really great. Christmas is almost here. I'm thankful. I'll tell you that, man. I really am. I'm thankful. Dude, that's the truth. Insurance is such a scam. It really is. It's one thing if you actually get in a wreck with someone and there's medical costs involved and, you know, insurance actually covers a lot more than what you paid in, but it does seem like the deals usually don't pan out in your favor. At least it didn't feel like it in this case. They're like, sure, you know, we'll repair your truck, but then you're going to get a salvage title. Pretty much meaning we're going to cut your value after we fix it. And then you have to pass inspection to see if you can legally drive it. Like, what? Are you kidding me? Like, yeah, I a lot of it, man, it drives me nuts, but things end up working out anyway, you know. I looked at this other truck. I'm really happy with it. I test drove it. I really like the way it looks and feels. So I'm happy in that sense, but that doesn't justify insurance sucking, you know? Is this I got a Shiva All-Star here. Too many lobbies on Xbox. That's like one of the best complaints. Too many lobbies. Good for you, man. I'm happy that such disaster has changed into something good. Thank you, man. By the way, the ads are on, so sometimes I cannot hear you. Okay. Yeah, YouTube does its own thing with ads. On Twitch, I get control of that. And RZ, thank you, man. I was going to say on Twitch, I have that set down to the very lowest. Let me read this. What's your movie you can watch over and over? Mine are Terminator 1 and 2, Predator and Aliens. Dude, we're in the same ball field. Because there's not like a whole lot of movies that I watch repetitively, like... I don't want to say like repetitively, like in a small time frame, but I mean like that I can go back and watch and appreciate it for being a masterpiece. And truly, Terminator 1 and 2 are up there. Like top 10 movies of all time. What's up, Eric? Yes, my fears are gone. Eric's here. Terminator 2, I know most people do, but I do put Terminator 2 in front of Terminator 1. I still enjoy Terminator 1, though. Like, you gotta have Kyle Reese's whole story to get Terminator 2 going. I actually even like Terminator Salvation. Now, I wouldn't put it in, like, top movies of all time. There's a lot of great movies out there. But I still think it's overhated. The first Predator is amazing, especially the third act of the movie, because it relies so much on the score. There's really not much dialogue in the third act of the Predator movie. It's a lot of suspense. I don't know of a whole lot of modern movies now that do that. I love that, man. Aliens. Okay, so here's one. RZ. Man, that's such a good question. I love questions like this. Guys, share yours too, please. All-time favorite movies. Aliens, I would say between Alien and Aliens. They're almost neck and neck. I may go with Alien 1 over Aliens just by a hair. I do like Alien 3, but it's not near as close as Alien and Aliens. Resurrected, I enjoyed it when I was younger. Going back and rewatching it, though, it makes me sad. There's so much potential, and there's some really cool and interesting parts in it. It's not a complete flop. It's almost like Annihilation for Mortal Kombat in some ways. The script for the original Alien 3 was going to be a cool one. There's a few rewrites. I love the Alien and Predator movies, Terminator. Honest Joker. Yes, let me check up here. I don't think I did. I did see that. I did. I made a recent video and I shared my thoughts on that. Rest in peace, Mr. Tagawa. Yo, MKF, what's up, man? Yeah, I can see why Terminator 3 is underrated. I mean, it's the follow-up to one of the biggest movies in movie franchise. And there was a lot of cool concepts there, honestly. I think a female Terminator coming into the picture, because anytime a Terminator goes back to the present, that makes sense. They're naked. You know, and it's always like, what the hell? Like, whenever they see Arnold, right? And it's the first time you send, like, an attractive female back in the past, and, well, then you don't have that threat. It's like, oh, you know, they're all like, all right. It's like, actually, that's even worse, you know? In an interesting way. There were some parts in Terminator 3 that was like, oh, man, they did it again. Like, they made me go, huh, that's actually pretty interesting. Crap. I was yapping, and it chose my character. I'm going against the person on King of the Hill, and I don't play Cyrax. I'm about to get rocked. I feel like this guy, hang on a second. It's cool seeing someone rock Ermac. No, I didn't reach. Crap. This guy's good. You like T3? I don't know a lot of people that do like T3. I like Salvation better than T3 myself. Which was the fourth one, right? I think it's the fourth one. It wouldn't be any later than the fifth one. I'm pretty sure it's the fourth one, though. I want to say it has Adrian Brody in it. Am I wrong on that? No, it's got someone else. Adrian Brody was in Predators. There's some really good war movies that I would put in my top favorite movies as well. Saving Private Ryan's probably one of my favorite movies as well. The very first Jurassic Park is phenomenal as well. A lot of the 90s movies, not all 90s, you know, Alien, that was what, late 60s? Predator was late 80s, I think. The original one. This guy's good. Eric or anyone else in chat as well, if you're up for matches, let me know. So, I've yet to see RoboCop. I do feel like that's one I need to see. I thought I saw a movie that felt similar to it, even though I've never seen RoboCop. You guys know what movie I'm talking about? It's got I don't know why I want to say Wesley Snipes. It might be Wesley Snipes, but he plays as like an authoritarian in like a ridiculous dystopian future universe. I forget the name of that movie. Ultrafin, what's up, man? How you doing tonight? No, MKF. I'm on Steam right now, and I'm in Lobbies. You know what? Now that you say that, though, that's strange. Because there's only 2 lobbies up when I logged in. Now, this one has a lot of people in it. Makes me wonder if they're starting to cut them in some regions. Just crack this Red Bull here. Cheers, Chibi Scotty. Realm. Yes, I love Shaun of the Dead. Speaking of favorite movies, the original Night of the Living Dead is up there. I really like Night of the Living Dead. Yeah, Ultrafin, this is a public lobby. Go ahead and jump on in, man, if there's room.
Eric has just cheered 200 bits. Wesley Pipes or Billy Bong Thornton. That's from Half Baked, ha ha.
Yes, I do remember that from Half Baked. That's another good movie. Dave Chappelle and Jim Brewer. I forget the other guy's name. The other comedian. There's another one. The one that Kenny, I think that is that his name in the movie, gets put in jail. But the Squirrel Master defends him for the time being until they come up with bond. Phone, what's up, man? Yes, you named it. The movie I was thinking of is Demolition Man. Thank you. Demolition Man was the one I was thinking of with Wesley Snipes. It's been so long since I've seen it. I'm pretty sure he was cussing and he was getting a ticket. Like they were automatically printing tickets out for each time he violated it. It was like ridiculous. Really ridiculous. But it's also like, you never know how the future can be. Eric, you changed your Twitch. I don't know what your profile picture is, but I can see it changed. I'll be changing a lot of things here in the stream by next week. There's going to be some changes. Oh, I'm after this next fight. Thank you, brother. I know. I mean, maybe some people really are not seeing the lobbies anymore. RZ, thank you, man.
Eric has just cheered 200
And thank you, Eric.
That's me. Ugly old me little.
That's me? Ugly old me? Wait, what are you talking about, Eric? Oh, in the picture. I can't see it. It looks like a mushroom. Let's see. It won't let me, like... After the stream, I can look better. RZ, thank you again. Let me read his chat here. RoboCop is a great movie, but it's depressing when you really watch it. Evil Dead series are great as well. I need to check it out, then. I need to check it out. RZ, I appreciate you again, man. I gotta throw this out here for you. Thank you again, RZ, for the kind donations, man. Retro Lad, what's up, brother? Hey, Scotty, I'm just worried about the Warner Bros. Physical media like 4K and Blu-rays. I collect a lot of DC/WB stuff. I'm happy that James Gunn is staying at DC Studios. I'm glad you brought that up. That is a good point, because Netflix is digital. So, no, that's valid. It's a shame you can't purchase. Like, I know with Prime, if you buy it... Oh, that's me. Crap. I almost lost my spot. I know one thing I like about Prime is if you buy a movie on Prime, you can download it to your computer and burn it on a DVD. So yeah, you're not getting like the official DVD. Well, this is some chop. We'll try to run through this one pretty quick and see if I can run some matches with some of you guys here in chat. But in comparison to Prime and Netflix, I just like that you can download your movies that you purchased off Prime, so they're not strictly just stuck to the app. Like Crunchyroll, for example. If you buy movies on Crunchyroll, they're just going to be on the app. And if that app tanks, you're not going to be able to keep your movies, you know? There's an issue with like another streaming app that had that instance not too long ago. A lot of people were upset. Hey, I got a hit in. Let me get in there. Now, some of these matches are running fine, right? And some of them have a little chop like this one here. Alright, I got that fight in. But I'm hoping what I'll have done this week will fix this, if it's on my end. Oh, that was a good freeze. Lean Steak, what's up, man? Crap, I gotta keep my eyes on the screen for a second. I did win a match here. Let me see if I can take it. I barely got him on that. That was a good fight. There's some chop there. But I'm taking King of the Hill in a pretty packed lobby. Hey, I just saw Headlocked in here. No, I didn't want to pick Katana. Damn it. Dude, I don't know how to play Katana. It was. It's better now. I don't play Katana. About to get rocked. Alright. We'll probably get a Netflix / WB HBO Max bundle for like 45 bucks. So they are merging together, right? I know the WB portion of it, not WB, the DC portion of it's also going to Netflix. Now the selfish part of me was like, well damn. I just want to see Mortal Kombat wheel them out, you know? And the NRS era, the Injustice era also jumped in. Let's watch Headlock do this fight here, and then I might pop out and see if any of you guys want to do some fights. It gives me a good chance to catch up with chat here too. Since we're talking Terminator, anyone else getting T2 No Fate? I haven't seen that yet. Ultrafin, you said you're in this. Oh, you're in this lobby too? Yes, you are. Lean Steak, Eric, you guys popping in here? Yeah, Realm, I jumped on Katana. I remember how to throw her fan, but I don't have Katana down like I do some of the other characters. Yo, Colin, was that you in here? GG's, man. GG's. Cool, cool. Yeah, Nightwolf is really good in this game. I feel like they've done Nightwolf pretty well throughout the years. Dude, I really enjoyed that Sub-Mirror match. So were you playing the MK3 Sub-Zero I just faced? There was a little bit of lag there. If that was from my side, I do apologize. I should have that cleaned up this week. Yeah, Star Wars is a classic. Talking favorite movies tonight. So yeah, Alien, Predator, Star Wars. I mean, these franchises, you know? Okay, if you guys want to get some fights with me, cool. Let me send you guys invites and let's see how it runs. Okay, I'll create a room. Okay, first, for those interested, just out of curiosity, I'll show you what the lobby looks like from my side. And then I'll make a private one. So if we were to join a lobby, There's 4 up, but there's only 1 in the other 3. So there's UMK3 only, which is what we were in. Throckmorton, which is MK1. Then UMK3 and MK4.
Erica has just cheered 150 bits. I'm up for some scraps. Whenever you are, sir.
I got you. I'll send you an invite. We'll know we'll have some consistency there. Now, if I do lag with anyone, I do apologize. If it's too choppy, we'll have to try again the next night. But hopefully, in all honesty, I think it'll be fine. Not tonight if it doesn't work out, but later this week. Eric, I just sent you an invite. Lean Steak, where you at? I'm looking for you. Are you online? Yeah, you are. There you are. I got you. And then Ultrafin, I know it lagged on us last time. If it does lag on us this time, then we'll try again another night. By Friday, it should be good on my end for sure. At least I'll know on my end it should be fully covered. And then anyone else in chat that's interested, let me know. Yo, Hitbox, what's up, man? I'm on Steam right now, but I will be getting it on PlayStation as well. Oh, Valhalla. I'm popping out to invite Valhalla real quick. You bet. Alright, we'll get some Trilogy started. Fingers crossed it doesn't lag Ultrafin, but if it does, it's okay. I really do think it'll be cleaned up by the end of the week. I'm doing some changes on my end. That Thing is also a good movie, no CGI, just pure artisans at work. I know I still got to see that. Alright, me and Eric are... Oh, wait. I should have threw myself up there. Derp. That's okay. Let's see how Ultrafin and Lean's fight goes first. It's unfortunately, it's chopping for me. If the match starts out chopping, I'll probably have to back out. But I'll invite the rest of you in. I just feel bad because there for a minute, I think it worked with me in Ultrafin, but... Like, if there's some connection issue, it butchers the audio too, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, there's some frame skips there. Okay, I'm gonna back out real quick. That way they can still do their fight and I'm not breaking it up. And then I'll send out invites again. Ultrafin, I do apologize. Later this week we should be good. Unless it is on their end. Eric, I got you a new invite. Valhalla, I just sent you a new one. And then Lean Steak whenever you're ready. And this time I won't sit in queue. I forgot. That was my mistake. I know, man. I know. There's some stuff. I know. It's like I'm under a rock. Oh, you have it on Steam also? Nice, man. Jump on and let's see how the connection works for us. Big Trouble in Little China. Anybody else seen that? I did it again. That's all right though. Let's well, I mean honestly, Valhalla, if you want to, it's fine. But if you're putting me back up there, I appreciate you. Thanks, man. You could have went for the fight. Yo, Captain Sharky, what's up, man? Flame, I'm over on Steam right now. But I will be getting it on PlayStation as well. Let's try Reptile out. Oh. Good hit. Good fight. Good fight. That's a good question. Is it actually a martial arts movie? Big Trouble, Little China? You guys seen like the... I don't know why it's making me think of this. Have you seen like Escape from New York or Escape from LA? Oh no! Or The Road? Have you seen The Road? That's not like new, but newer than the 90s movies. Good fight. Good fight. I love playing Reptile. Oh, that was so close, Eric. Good fight, man. Good fight. Definitely GG. It's a bit more action than martial arts, and it's got magic in it. What do you guys think of Rush Hour? Is it different than Rush Hour? Rush Hour is like a comedy action. Going Cabal? Alright. I'll go Classic Sub-Zero. Welcome in, Valhalla. Hitbox. Add my Steam code here in a minute. I'll have to get it pulled up for you. I'm playing in a private lobby. But we'll get you in here. Valhalla, dude, you've been practicing. That was close. Good fight, man. Hell yeah. Now, if we do have any issues, Hitbox, we'll have to, unfortunately, reschedule. I'm doing some changes to the stream this week, so if it's on my end, it should be better later this week.
Eric has just shared 200 bits. Big Trouble in Little China is a comedy martial arts movie. Different also.
Really? So, was it like the first one? Because I know it's been around for a while. I remember hearing of it. Oh, yes, a sub-mirror match. Let's see. Friday's a classic. It's popping in my head because Half-Baked was just brought up too. Let's see. I'm getting ready to use Sub-Zero. I'm just going to drop my Steam chat, or my Steam code, so anyone can add me if they want to. Where'd I put it? There it is. Okay, Hitbox, if you want to add me on Steam, or anybody that has Steam that wants to add me, I just drop my code in chat. I feel like you're right on the money there, Phone. I haven't seen that, but I know I heard it. I feel like you're a movie buff. One thing I really can't get enough of is war movies. Or true crime. I can watch some true crime documentaries too. Oh yeah, that's a classic. Oh, nice, Valhalla.
Erica has just shared 200 bits. It's where the Mortal Kombat team got waiting from. It's Friday. You've got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
Yep, it's a classic. Man, look what you did to my curtain. What bike? You know, the beach cruiser. You know, it can be kind of like both our bikes. Just keep it down at my house. Oh, yeah. That bike. I didn't know that's what you were talking about. Bam! Punches him right in the face. The beach cruiser. I like when Debo steals his chain. And then, you know, man, Debo, why are you tripping? Or like when he goes to take their money. I mean, Craig spoke up for like a moment, right? Man, come on. I forget how he says it. But then he's like, I want to spend Red's money. That's so funny. And then after he leaves, man, why didn't you guys back me up? I would have done it for you. That's so good.
Eric has just cheered 100 bits. Your tiny Lister, aka Debo.
Lister. Oh yeah. Yes, rest in peace. Dude, he makes a big part of the Friday movies. And Chris Tucker did a really good job too. I remember being pretty sad that he wasn't in the next Friday. And then they said to Red, they answered back to him. Because Red was like, man, why didn't you guys back me up? What about that time with me and Craig out in the back? Oh, that was different. Uh-huh. Oh, good fight, Eric. Have you seen The Warriors from '79? That movie is so funny and underrated. Okay, Lord, part of me was going to say, yes, I've seen The Warriors, but I know I'm wrong. Because I'm thinking of the movie with the Sharks and the Jets, and they kind of snap their fingers like before they fight. We had to watch it in school. I feel like I got the wrong movie. Good fight, man. Good fight. Oh, The Pianist is so good. That's a good one. Fury's a good movie, too. Oh, man, I'm seeing some good movie drops in here. Fifth Element. That's a good one. Bruce Willis, and that's hard to believe that's Mila Jovovich. Is it Mila Jovovich or Mila Jovovich? I feel like she's got two L's in Mila or Mila. That's got Chris Tucker too, right? And, oh, I forget the guy's name. He's a really good actor, I like him. Crap. He's the one with the weapons, the alien guards. He's got like a soul patch. You're going Sonya. I'll try my Cyber Smoke. Yes, I love The Fifth Element. Yep, I've seen Rush Hour. I don't think I've seen Rush Hour 3 though. You guys seen, what are your guys' thoughts on Austin Powers? Valhalla, good fight.
Bits. Black Hawk Down is a great war movie.
That's a good one.
Josh Hartnett was fire emoji in that movie.
Yes, I really enjoyed Black Hawk Down. The first time I watched that movie, I was captivated by it. Because it's based on a true story, and it's terrifying to think that does happen. You know, that can happen. Being stranded, like, you feel like you're equipped, but now we're left behind, and we are way outnumbered. Man, it's a good movie. I want to watch that again, because it's been a while, but I really enjoyed it. Good call out, Eric. Scorpion. Nice choice, Lean Steak. I like seeing people use Scorpion, because it's a change up from Human Smoke. I'll use MK3 sub. Hey, Amethyst, what's up, man? Happy Sunday. Oh, they stopped work in Valhalla? I was about to say, for folks that don't know, he's playing on a fight stick. I actually like the way it turned out as far as conversation. Well, dropped my combo. As far as conversation. So I'm curious what everyone thinks about Netflix taking over Mortal Kombat. We ended up talking about our favorite movies. If you're hanging out right now watching, you want to share your favorite movie, please do. Hey, Eric, what's up, man? Got two Erics in here. crap.
Erica has just shared 200 bits, but they stuck by each other, even knowing help wasn't coming and death was a probability. That's who soldiers are.
For sure, man. There's really, really good war movies. There's some movies that are like alright, and then there's some where I feel like it's too much music and glorification. I'm like, But I really enjoy a good war movie. I mean, I spend a lot of time watching documentaries on war on YouTube. Oh, Lean. Nice, dude. Lean Steak takes over. Yo, May, welcome in. How you doing? Anybody else watch like history documentaries, whether it be YouTube or cable? All the cool kids are here. We all met up. The moon came up and it's like, all right. Street lights are on. Time to sneak out. Let's go hang out. I need to see that. All right, Marvel, thank you for bringing that up. The Last Samurai. I'm sure there's mixed opinions out there for Tom Cruise. He's a wild person, just in general. The name Tom Cruise, right? But I saw a little bit of The Last Samurai play at my aunt's house. I remember sitting down and I was watching some of it, and I wasn't there for a full visit. I didn't drive, but I was watching. I'm like, man, it seems like a really cool movie. I only got to see like 15 minutes of it. I've always told myself, like, since then, I'd like to see that movie. I haven't got to see it yet. From Brazil, nice. Find World War I more fascinating than World War II. There's some very interesting points in World War I, especially the Christmas truce that went on for about a week. You know about that one, Lord, or anyone else in chat? Especially around this time of year, I think that's a really interesting story to share. The British and the Germans were fighting across, I don't want to say no man's land, I don't think it was that long of a stretch, but they were both in their own ditch hideouts, fighting back and forth, and they heard some caroling, and they were late at night, and the other side started caroling too, and they stopped shooting each other for a minute, and then it went on for more than just a few minutes go into an hour, and they're like, all right, well, let's just enjoy tonight. So the leaders of both sides actually came out to the middle, which is dangerous as hell, because that could have been a trap, but they agreed to it, and they actually had like little trees they lit candles on, and they're like, we're gonna call a truce. Let's enjoy Christmas tonight. You weren't gonna get that in World War II, man, but in World War I, I thought that was really cool to say. Let's think about our families, and that's really the way the war should have ended, but war's war. And then it went on more than just one night, and I can't remember which side got the call. It was either Britain or Germany. One of the two got a call that said, hey, we know you guys aren't engaging up there, and if you don't start, then we're going to send people up there to take care of the job. So they did it in the coolest way possible. They said, hey, we have to resume combat. They gave them a heads up. They could have just been like, guys, we got the call. We have to. I don't know why I used a machine gun. Like, it was World War I. It would have been more like, I got to ready up. There we go. Japan was very brutal. I mean, yeah, World War I was the Great War, the war to end all wars, and it just ended up being like a prelude, and that's not to undermine it. It was massive. I should have tried my reptile. They're both tragic. Movies with sword fighting. Do you got a recommendation, Captain Sharky, or a favorite? I was lucky to get that air throw in. Good fight. Good fight.
Flawless victory.
Yeah, there was a lot in both wars. Good fight, man.
Wins.
Shao Kahn chilling in the background. I always like the statue that's behind Shao Kahn. It's got like a big skull, then it's got wings that come out. Never seen that statue really anywhere else. Did they bring it back in MK9? You're going Raiden. I'll go... I'll go Reptile. Did you hear about that private who didn't put Hitler down in World War I? I bet he thought twice. Yes, I did hear about that. I did. He had the opportunity, but they were like it was, I mean, war's war. I'm not trying to undermine it again, but it was a little different in World War I than World War II. In fact, when World War I ended, I mean, they scheduled the time for the firing to stop, right? Like, both sides would stop shooting at this point. If you guys seen the newer All Quiet on the, is it Eastern Front? All Quiet on the Western Front. They were waiting for the time, right? And then they were still able to shoot or fire shots even though it was signed until it hit the time to stop shooting. And then in World War II, I mean, obviously, as you guys know, it kept happening in Berlin with kids and the elderly until the very end, until the generals did sign. I think there was like one more holdout after that that still kept firing anyway, but they ended up going down pretty quick. GG's, man. Right on, man. I recommend Kill Bill as a movie, and I gotta see it. I really like some Quentin Tarantino films, so I'm missing out by not have seen that yet. The new All Good on Western Front is epic. What? Yeah, I thought it was a good movie. Alright, Lean Steak. You're going Ermac, then I'll try Rain to change it up. We're getting a new version of Kill... We are! I do remember seeing that now. I haven't seen it, but I saw it advertised. I was wondering what that was about. It's just like a re-release of Kill Bill, right? But is it in theater again? Are they, like, enhancing it? I thought Inglourious Bastards was pretty good. Good fight, man. I'm happy for you too, Lord. I know you were looking for a while. Oh, it's getting cut content too. So it's more than just a re-release. That's nice. That's a good question, Realm. What's everyone's favorite genre of movies? That's a tough one. If I had to pick one genre? Like, what if you only could watch one genre for, like, the rest of time? You have to pick, like, your forever genre. I wouldn't go horror if that was the case. I like some horror movies, but if I was stuck only with horror movies, I'd be like, oh, man. So I can knock horror off pretty quick. Comedy, I'd put comedy up there. That's tough. Eric says horror. Yeah, Django Unchained was wild. He does have some wild movies. Sci-fi's a good one. Sci-fi's a good one. Have there been some really good sci-fi movies lately? I know I'm really big into the Alien camp, and I watched Romulus and I really enjoyed it. I don't think a whole lot of people, like I know some people liked Prometheus. I really enjoyed Prometheus. There were some silly parts, sure. Like taking your helmet off to bring a foreign alien close to your face because you think it's cute. That's ridiculous, but besides that, oh, I got close to that. You got me. Oh, that worked. I got lucky on that one, Eric. Great Sub-Zero fights. Interstellar. My cousin was just telling me how good that movie is. That's got Matthew McConaughey. I know I need to see it, but it's got Matthew McConaughey in it, right? I know this is out of the blue and this isn't sci-fi, but a new movie, well, it's a documentary or docu-series, just dropped on Netflix about P. Diddy. 50 Cent made it, and another director. Did anybody start that? It only came out like yesterday or the day before, I think. Eric, dude, that was a really good Sub-Zero mirror match. Yeah, feel-good movies for sure. For sure. Especially, like, after a horror movie, if it's a really good horror movie before bed. I like to put on a comedy or something just so I'm not going into nightmare state. Cabal. You like Cabal. Who do I use? Change it up. Try Sector. Yes, I love Shutter Island. Flame, thank you for throwing that one out there. Shutter Island's one of my favorites. I might have to put Shutter Island in a top 10 or 15. I mean, it's really good. I mean, the ending is what gets me. It's like, wait, this could be spun either way. That's what I really like about it. Inception's really good too. I'm bringing that up because it's another Leonardo DiCaprio movie that's really well. But I felt like Inception got a lot of attention and kind of overshadowed Shutter Island. Am I alone in thinking that? Good fight, man. Good fight. Good Fortune. I haven't heard of that one. Good Fortune. You know, I'm going to make a note of these real quick. Good Fortune. Big Trouble, Little China. I know I got to see RoboCop. Interstellar. Okay, sorry. I'm going to catch up with chat in 1 second. Trying to decide on a character. It was fun to use Sector. I don't use him much. I'm going to try him again. The original Exorcist movie was really good. It was the classic for me too, with the neck turning in her face. Like, all right. And then it seems over dramatic, but the girl just flipping out on the bed. It's like, this is a lot. You know, I was young when I saw that movie, but the movie that got me the most when I was young was Fire in the Sky. Fire in the Sky, yeah. Did you guys see that one? That's a sci-fi movie that's allegedly based on a true story. And that one bothered me as a kid. I had nightmares for a while. You mean MK2 Kung Lao? Nice. Kung Lao's awesome in MK2. Good fight, man. Oh, Ray-Bans. Really good point, man. I love some Keanu Reeves movies. I don't know if it's because Keanu Reeves chooses really good scripts or if it's just whatever he plays in, he really pulls you in, or a combination of both. But Matrix, John Wick, those series are both really good. Now, I prefer like the original Matrix over Reloaded. I'm having a brain fart on the third one's. I don't know why I want to say Trinity, but that's the name of the female character, not the movie. Yo, Boo, thank you for the follow. Let's get Chibi Scotty out here for a cheers on that. Chibi. Cheers, buddy. Reluctant. Are you saying Trilogy's your favorite? Dude, I love Trilogy. It might be my favorite Mortal Kombat game. It's in my top 3 for sure. Yo, Noah, welcome in, man. I'm not on PS5, but if you have Steam or anyone else that has Steam, there's my Steam code. Let me know if you added me. I just want to catch up on chat here really quick. She fractured vertebrae from that. She was harnessed to a machine that flung her around and she ended up fracturing bones in her back like the actual actress did. I didn't know that. That's terrible. Tales of the Hood. I didn't hear of Tales of the Hood. I remember Tales from the Crypt. I hope you're doing good, Noah. I'm glad you're in here, man. Talking about... let me choose my character. The timer must be on infinite now because it didn't choose my character. It kept going until the music faded out. The trilogy of Matrix is dope. I discard the HBO fourth Matrix, so pointless. Nobody needed that. I didn't see that one, so... And maybe that's why. Because I didn't even know HBO made the fourth one. Oh, that was the one that came out, like, kind of recent, right? I know that had mixed reviews. I was actually looking forward to it. Someone at work's like, dude, you won't like it. And I took their word. And I know I shouldn't do that, but... And actually, you know, watch and judge for myself. But yeah, I haven't really heard good things about it. That is the fourth Matrix. House of the Dead was pretty bad. As in, like, bad, like, boo? Thumbs down bad? Do you guys like zombie movies? Oh, crap. Nice hit, Eric. Nice. Hey, there's nothing weird about that, man. We all got our preferences. You know? Dang, Eric takes the throne. Eric, GG, dude. Time to blow up planet Earth. Here we go. No. We're good.
Fatality.
Let's see. Exactly. Yeah, that's what I figured Amethyst like. If people were saying bad things about it, and it was a blip. You know, it was hype for a minute, but then it's like, must have not been that good. Oh, worst video game based movie I ever seen was House of the Dead. So you guys are talking about movie to game adaptations. Dude, I watched some cutscenes of Doom before I considered watching it. And once I watched it, I was like, I do think it's cool that they did try to, like, really honor the game by going in first person view. Like, it looks like you're holding the weapon. But it felt a little, I don't know, out of touch. Not that, but I guess I'm not really a big Rock fan.
Sub-Zero.
He's everywhere, though. Favorite metal genres? Mine's probably nu metal. Hey, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Wait, which Super Mario Brothers movie? Are we talking about like the original one? Where you have to trust the fungus? Oh, man. I forget the actor's name for Luigi. He's actually pretty funny. He's in a few movies. Oh, I haven't seen those, Realm. 2 Korean zombie movies, Train to Busan and Alive. Alive sounds familiar. You know, I think one of the first movies that I had my introduction to The Rock in was The Mummy. When he came out, CGI scorpion-like, like a giant scorpion with his face on it. I was like, what? It was still a fun movie.
Sub-Zero wins.
Eric, you're running the throne, man. Oh no! Crap, I put myself in the back of line. Oh well, it won't be long. I'll take the crown back. Yeah, he's actually Italian, right? I can't say his last name. It's okay. I thought the new Mario movie was pretty good. I need to see the new Sonic movie. I've heard a lot of good things about the new Sonic movies. There's another one right there. Jim Carrey's Dr. Robotnik, right? Or Eggman. Depends on who you ask. But I heard he makes a good villain. And Jim Carrey did do good in some movies. I like The Mask. Did you guys ever watch The Mask? I didn't realize it was actually a comic until later on. So I grew up watching Mask. Good fight. Yo, Redfield, welcome in, man. How you doing tonight? They will make anything into a horror movie. Remember when they made one for The Grinch, the mean one? I forgot about that. I did forget about that. They did Winnie the Pooh as well. Yes, Lord, you said it. Yep. Yeah, there's got to be some other wacky ones. I think those might take the cake, though. Winnie the Pooh, come on. I think that was for shock value. Eric, I gotta take the crown. I'm going with... Try to take it back with Reptile. A Mickey Mouse horror movie. You said Jim Carrey done really well for the Sonic movie? Or just like in general? Good hit. Good fight, good fight. What? They made a horror movie on Popeye? Yes, The Truman Show's good. I like The Truman Show. That's another good one with Jim Carrey. That'd be freaky. You know, Robin Williams actually did pretty good in some drama roles, too. There we go, I got a friendship in. Boo. Oh, I just realized Chibi Scotty's still out here. You're just hanging out with me, aren't you, buddy? I won't kick you out that quick. Come here. I figured it would be Albie. The Winnie the Pooh horror movie was so bad and generic. Skinamax had some pretty funny names for the way they would rip off of like really popular movies. Lord of the G-Strings. It's like, all right, that's pretty good. I'll give it to him. But a Winnie the Pooh horror movie, what was the title of it? Did they just call it Winnie the Pooh? Hopefully they came up with some clever names, at least. I'll try Scorpion. Oh, Albie. Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. That's a sad movie. It's good, but it's sad. Crap. Good hit. Oh no! That was such a good fight, Steak. Yeah, it's kind of a hard one to remember. Eternal Sunshine for the Spotless Mind. That is a good one. I'm pretty sure the actress that plays in that movie is the same actress that plays in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I think. Or maybe I'm just getting the hair dye thing mixed up. But I like that movie too. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World's a good one. I didn't watch the Netflix one, but like the actual live action movie that came out probably 10 years ago, that was a really good one. Girls Interrupted was a really good movie. I haven't seen that one. Girls Interrupted, is that horror? It was called Blood and Honey. That was the name of the horror Winnie the Pooh. That's so bad. Blood Honey instead of Blood Money. Blood and Honey. Christopher Robin. He wants his money. I'm the collector. I don't know why I'm giving Winnie the Pooh that voice. Christopher Robin sent me to get my money. Or his money. One That Flew Over the Cuckoo Nest was good as well. Yes, some Jack Nicholson. We all know that Mortal Kombat Annihilation is the real classic film of all time. Now that's a quote that'll stand forever for the rest of time from Lord. It is a classic in its own right. We all know that's the real reason why Netflix purchased Mortal Kombat. Like, well, if we get Mortal Kombat, we get Annihilation. Yes, I did like that Redfield. I had checked out the trailer for it. I just didn't get around to watching it, but it's so cool they actually got the full cast from the original movie to come back for the animated version. Like, they all kept in touch. That says a lot about the director. And for those that don't know, the director for Scott Pilgrim versus, is it the World? Versus the World or versus the Universe? That director is also the same director for Shaun of the Dead. And those cast members enjoyed working on that set together so much that it was like 8 months of shooting, but after the movie they all kept in touch with each other, which can be rare. And some of them went on to do really big roles, like Chris Evans. That was like one of his first popular movies, semi-popular. I mean, it kind of bombed at first before becoming a cult classic. But I don't really keep up with the superhero movies, but I know Chris Evans did, is Chris Evans Captain America? I'm pretty sure he is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but he went on to do that. Anna Kendrick was also in that movie. She plays his Scott's sister. She's in several movies. A lot of those actors and actresses went on to do more movies. Michael Cera, you know. And then they all came back together for the animated version of the movie. If they did, oh my gosh, they would. If Netflix acquires well, they did acquire Mortal Kombat, but if they take Mortal Kombat and don't make games out of it, what are they doing? I mean, all they did was buy debt, you know? You get some money out of the movies, but dude, the game's got to sell for so much more.
Flawless victory.
MK11 on its own sold 11 million units. That's insane. And that was at the time when they announced it. Who knows how many units it sold now. I mean, Mortal Kombat still is the top selling fighting game, right? It'd be crazy to buy the top selling fighting game and be like, let's just stick to the movies. You know? I don't think they'll stop. Let's see. Go Airmac. That's a shame. Because the live action's so good. What? I gotta remember my moves. There we go. The Shao Kahn blast. There we go. Good fight, Eric. 80 billion to keep MK on ice. That would be insane. Wait, MK on ice? That was a thing, wasn't it? Wait, like Mortal Kombat characters in an ice rink? Oh, I got lucky to dodge that. Good fight. Ermac's a fun character. I mean, Mortal Kombat does already have a mobile game, which makes me feel like it'll end up on Netflix, or they'll make a new one for Netflix, because Netflix has mobile games. I've never tried it out, but I see it sometimes whenever my Netflix just sits there and it goes into its loading screen. It'll show like different mobile game titles to browse through, and it's like, Mortal Kombat might be one of those titles we see soon. Let me catch that. Oh, we'll make this classic. Make it Sub-Zero and Scorpion Lane. Or, you know, I'll go Reptile. Let's see. I have a feeling Netflix will probably sell the gaming assets when they acquire them. I don't think they have the source for big game development. They were probably mostly interested in HBO. That's not a bad point. I mean, since when does Netflix really get serious into gaming? Yeah, I got questions now. I just assumed, you know, they're over NRS. They can put their confidence in NRS like WB, right? And fund it. And I would think just hopefully give them more leeway. Give them more time. Don't rush the projects out. I know MK1 wasn't for everyone, but had they gave MK1 more time to cook, I think it would have done better. I really do. Because tag team mode was almost done. You can go in the mod. I mean, anyone with the PC version of MK1, you can, if you play with the files, you can turn tag team on. Like 2 different characters, not a cameo. So you could use, say, like Smoke and Scorpion. That's not a good example because there's a Scorpion cameo. You can use Smoke and Ermac, for example. And it had its own system. So, at the very least, there could have been lobbies. Crossplay would have been ready on launch. MK1 was rough on launch too. So whatever game they do next, let them cook. I think WB was getting pretty greedy there at the end. They gave him time to cook on MK9. That turned out really well. MKX came out, but not with as much content, but it still had a good amount of content. I think the reason why they probably started pushing the rest out was because they saw how well MK11 did. Lean, good fight, man. Yeah, that's a good example, Realm. If you were to play tag team on MK1, you could have chose Katana and Melina. It'd be cool if they would do that, Lord. I don't know how possible that is or feasible.
Erica has just shared 150 bits. I like how YouTube now gives me ads like, bro, do you want to get shredded and pumped to make all the baddies thirsty without holding someone's pocket in prison? I'm like, okay, Mr. Testosterone, let's take it down a notch, eh?
I mean, Eric, might be worth a shot. Think about it. It was trying to sell you on probiotics, but now it's like, hey man, are you ready to get ripped? At least my ads are like, dude, go get it. Go get powerful. I don't know what was up with the probiotics. Was it The Rock? Alright, I'll go with Raiden. Raiden and Sonya. Is it still up? I know they pulled one of the MK Mobile games. I thought there was still one left. There was MK Mobile and MK Onslaught, right? Gosh, can you imagine if it does get that bad? What if? What if? And don't worry, I really don't think this will happen, but I'm just saying, Netflix has mobile games. What if they're like, it's a good market. Let's take a break from the console games, and let's really pump out some Mortal Kombat mobile games. And then I'm thinking, can you imagine if in that case, we'd be like, man, I miss when NRS was with WB. I'm not even going to entertain that. Good fight, man.
Erica has just shared 200 bits.
That was Onslaught. Thank you,
That's
Realm.
some bro dude, drunk on steroids and bitter. He probably smells like a man too. Like sawdust and broken dreams.
Sawdust and broken dreams. That's pretty good. And a flannel. Like a lumberjack flannel. With a thermostat that says hiker on it. Let's see. Or cold trails. Actually, it kind of sounds like a good documentary show. Yo, thank you for the follow, man. Usually I'm not at the character select screen when I get a follow. So they both just hit at the same time. Appreciate the follow, man. Eric, you're going sub? Let me try some Baraka. Yeah, I'm curious what you guys like truly think as far as Netflix buying MK. Do you think it'll be good or bad? I am being a little more optimistic towards it just because I feel like WB was being too pushy. But hey, man, I could be wrong. At least they were... I don't know, man. It's hard to say how much of it's NRS and how much of it's WB. Oh, good hits. I just think NRS needs time to cook. Good fight. Mixed opinions, understandable. I didn't even notice, honestly, Valhalla. Good hit. I just about started it up too. Wait for it. That's not what I was trying to do, but that works. Good fight, Eric. I was trying to do the chop chop. Mark, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in here. MK Mobile has been around since 2015, still getting support. Whoa, man. So it's been around for a decade now. In-app purchases, but keeps that crowd interested. Mobile gaming be this way, though. That's not MK as far as I'm concerned. So I'm thinking, did WB, were they really the ones to push microtransactions? Because MK1 was pretty bad about microtransactions. Don't get me wrong, I'd rather there be a lot of options for items to buy. That's fine. But I think that needs to be met with available free content too, and not to the extent to where all the best stuff is in the actual monetized shop. Don't make the most appealing things in the game behind a paywall. It does need to be divided. I think that's fair. Like all the classic and callback skins were all behind paywalls. I really can't think of any skins that were callbacks that were available through progress. Or just, I know this sounds insane, I don't think they'll do it no matter what company it is that has NRS, but UMK3 outfits, some of these like MK2 and MK3 outfits are a staple for these characters. They should just make them available as a secondary skin moving forward, or some way to unlock them during the game. What's your guys' thoughts on that? Or just hope that they're brought back and available to purchase at some point. And let's see, MKX, UMK3 was brought back. MK11 used the MK2 skins, and then MK1 used the UMK3 skins again, because the cameos had the MK2 skins. I mean, some characters had MK2 skins, like Molina and Katana. Speaking of that, Redfield, I'm glad you said that. Since I've started this stream, I haven't experienced any crashes yet, so that's been good. Fingers crossed and knock on wood. Oh crap, I missed my uppercut. Good fight. I love MKX. Good hit. Good fight.
200 bits. Why is it impossible to get Sub-Zero's Deception skin? That would be prime money for them in the microtransactions department.
That's so true. That's so true. Sub-Zero's Deception skin is one of the best, and I don't get that. Why they don't bring it back more. And bring it back in the original way. Make Sub-Zero's actual skin color like an ice gray. And then give him the outfit. I'm pretty sure I have it downloaded, Lord. We could at the very end of it. I haven't played in so long. I mean, I popped on to make sure that it worked a while back, but I gotta get my buttons back down. But that is if that's something you guys would be interested in too, firing up some other Mortal Kombat games. Dude, Realm, I know. Scorpion. Okay, for me, my favorite Scorpion's probably MK9. I feel like MK versus DC Scorpion was the startup for MK9 Scorpion. Good fight. Well, you absolutely can. Rest in peace. There's no reason not to. Good hit. Good fight, man. Good fight. MKX is a game they actually thought out. MK11, so-called create your variants, was worse. The only thing better is we got more skins. Yeah, I wasn't very big on creating the variants. I really like, yeah, MKX is, they have their ups and downs. Atmosphere, and especially the roster, I definitely pick MKX. I think they were just getting better and better with intros with MK11 and outros and customization, especially customization. MK11 is my top pick. Not overall as a game, but just for customization. Minus Armageddon's Create Your Fighter. Let's see. I'm just going to do this for goofs. Let's try out Striker. We'll do this one for phone. Good hit.
Eric has just shared 100 bits. Katana and Melina had me thirsty in MKX. Especially Melina with lips. Yuck.
Oh, you didn't like Melina in MKX? You didn't like the scene girl Melina? She had cool hair though. Oh, dude. Nice steak. Autocorrect does suck. Sometimes. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Dude, I am... Come on. Nice steak. Yeah, Lord, we'll jump on it soon. We'll jump on it soon. MK11. Oh, Eric, thank you.
Eric has just shared 100 bits. No, I did. Tell Ivy to speak clear English. You can never understand her lol.
Well, this is, isn't this Ethan? Do you want me to turn Ivy back on? It's been a while, but I thought this isn't Ivy, right? I agree, Redfield. I was right in the middle of one. Where was I? Why they do this fight? Where's that comment? The FOMO. There we go. MK11 had a more FOMO store that rotated, and some skins never came back in. MK Deception Sub-Zero, if you didn't get it back then. You can't get it now unless you're on PC. They were terrible about that. I agree. MK11 also had a Frost skin that I really wanted. That I didn't know it was going to go out of rotation and never come back. I didn't know it was going to work like that. And it's not available anymore. It's the closest you can call a Deadly Alliance Frost. It's like she looks like a ninja, not a cyborg. It's part of another pack. MK11 was the worst for that. At least MK1 does bring the other ones back. They just rotate them around. Oh, here we go. Eric and Steak.
Sub-Zero.
Yes. Ethan Winters. Let's see. It was. It was. Sub-mirror match. Oh, good clone hit.
Sub-Zero wins.
That was a good fight. Ooh, hopefully that cleans up. That was a... Oh, come on. What? Their fight was going just fine before this. I wonder if it's going to be like the other night where it lagged up for I don't know, like 30 minutes, but then it cleaned back up. Like, what the hell was that? For the sake of audio. There we go. I'd rather kick on some background noise. Not noise, background music. Hopefully this cleans up. What the hell just happened? Eric and Steak been running fine against each other. We'll see what it's like when I jump in. Exactly, yeah, there's some moments, but nothing like this. I mean, this really is unbearable, unplayable. Yo, Matt York. Good question. Any PlayStation players in here? Can you chime in and share your experience on Arcade Online Lobbies? There we go. It's running better now, but it took up a good chunk of the match. Let me turn the background music off. There we go.
Sub-Zero wins.
That was painful. I'm sure that was hell for both of you. I hated that. I hated when they take the items and skins out of a rotation. I felt like when MK1 ended, and I feel like they should do this with each Mortal Kombat game, whenever it's done, I get that they try to do the FOMO tactics for sales. But for the fans, I really do think they should make one big page, or a few pages to tab through, and make everything available so people don't have to wait. Think about it. If someone wants to buy something and they're into it and the game's life cycle's over, you might get more sales when the things actually are available. They might drop off next week, you know? There's not new things coming around to keep them around. Just make everything available. That's my take on it. You're going Sector? I'll go Cyrax. I do too, Lord. I do too. Oh, my controller. Wait a minute. There we go. I'm good. Thank you, Eric. Good hit. Good fight. Good fight. PS5 lobbies have a mixed bag of crazy lag and good connection. I feel like that's kind of been the way it's been on Steam too. Like some fights are really clean, and then some are choppy, and then some are unbearable. It depends. That's why I'm changing my setup this week, just to make sure on my end there shouldn't be any excuse, you know? By Friday. It does make me wonder, as far as the 3D era, whether it goes through digital eclipse or if it gets re-released on its own, if Netflix will consider that. WB, whatever thoughts they had on it. I mean, it's really going to be up to Netflix now, right? And this is going to be fresh for them. Let's throw Reptile in there. Yeah, I agree, Lord. At least they do bring the holiday stuff around again, right? Good fight. That was close. I do think there's fair criticism for the holiday items because they're called seasonal items and the currency is called seasonal coins. Like, shouldn't you be able to get the seasonal items with seasonal coins? I don't know if they really thought that much into it during the marketing of it. Good fight, man. Valhalla, definitely GG's. Yes, I love the pit. I was gonna say, we're on widescreen, right? Yo, Shannon, what's up? Welcome in. How you doing tonight? Flame, thank you for hanging out. I hope you have a great night. Go on Rain. I'll go Air Mac. Thank you, Eric.
Eric has just shared 100 bits. Hot take and only my opinion, but everyone wanted Saudi Arabia to buy WB, but I was it. WB would have been purchased with blood money. Again, just my opinion. I'm not trying to piss anyone off.
No, that's fair, man. I feel like it still might be better with Netflix than Saudi Arabia. I could be wrong, but we all got our takes, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Wins.
I don't... They have other games in their pocket now, right? Does anybody know how well those games are doing? Like, they have some other AAA titles under their belt. But I wonder if their government's values would turn away decisions from the game specifically. That was my concern, was Mortal Kombat going to another country. Oh, good fatality. The classic. Good fight, Steak.
Fatality.
But we'll just have to wait and see with Netflix. Fingers crossed. I see what you're saying, Chris. Very early on, depending what title you played, it was definitely justifiable to be mad. Because the game sounded like crap on certain ones that you'd play online. In fact, I think any of them on certain fights, depending on connection, just don't sound good. And sometimes they still don't. It does need fixed. Yeah, there's no denying this game was a mess at launch. It's came a long way. It's not there yet, but it's definitely came a long way.
Wins.
Like, if the online cleans up, personally, that for me, that's what matters most. And for some folks, it's offline. I think they may be set now. What do you guys think? Those of you that prefer single player or offline, would you say Legacy Collection's in a good enough state for you? I can't count crossplay in my decision just because they never guaranteed crossplay. They never said we would get it. They said they would like to if things go well. So if we don't get it, I can't be like, well, that's bull crap. You know what I mean? Like, I know that there's a chance we won't get crossplay as much as I want it. I feel like for the lifespan of this game, later down the road for those that do play this online, it would really help. Music is very low on PS5. Is that for all titles on PS5? I agree, Realm. Well, thank you.
Scorpion wins.
They would. Yeah, Braves. It would be... Man, this would be so awesome. If we had crossplay with the way lobbies work, it would be incredible. I do think it sounds like a challenge. Getting every console for the way lobbies do work, you know? These rooms. Because it's a lobby within a lobby in a way. Because you can put different games under one lobby. But, you know, you can separate your group and be in the same lobby. I think that's awesome. But make that available for crossplay. That would be so cool. I'd be thrilled, man. The lobby screen would look right. Because with every console, like if you play this on Switch, or I'm sorry, not Switch, if you play this on Steam, unfortunately, the list is never completely full. But if you combine the consoles in here through crossplay, you'd actually be able to tab down. You know, if you're in the mood for 32X MK2, maybe you'd find it pretty easily, you know? I don't know that for sure, but the chances would be better for any game you want. It'd be available with all consoles being available on crossplay. You're going Katana. I never played Johnny Cage, so...
Johnny Cage.
Cheers. Dang, it's that bad, Redfield? I'm still gonna get it. There's some stuff they're aware of that I do hope they add in here. Like a kick feature. Char over on their Discord server, they said they would relay it to the team. Oh, good fight. Alright, let me use some of Johnny Cage's specials. What do we got here? Oh, that's full screen. Oh, almost. Yeah, pretty much. There we go. Round 3. What? What would you guys rather see next? A Legacy Collection 2 where it re-releases the 3D era games, or the next modern Mortal Kombat game? That would be like the sequel to MK1. No matter what that is. Just the fact that it would be a new Mortal Kombat experience. Going Jax. We're changing characters up. Okay. Whoa.
Wins.
Good fight. Good fight.
Eric has just cheered.
Thank you,
100
Eric.
bits. Shiva's Snoo will captivate you.
Anybody else know that reference? Snoo Snoo? It's a good one. More Snoo Snoo, please? MK Trilogy 4K remaster? I'd be all over it. Count me in on that. I know we have Trilogy now, but a remaster of it, I'd be a sucker for it. If they could, since we have this trilogy and they'd be remastering it, if they could add more skins. Some purists may not like that, but it's already being remastered. If it were, hypothetically. Would you guys take more skins? Get like your Dino Reptile. Like, what if they just went through the games and added a bunch of skins? I didn't mean to pick Reptile. Crap. Sorry, Valhalla. I hit the back trigger. You would take the 3D era, Noah? That is a tough one. Honestly, I probably would too. I love the 3D era. And just to make sure we got it, yeah, I would. I'd be scared we wouldn't get it. I'd be like, okay, now I know we'll always get new Mortal Kombat games, right? Fingers crossed. Go ahead and give us the 3D era so we can get it again and play it online with people. That's one of my favorite things about the Legacy Collection we have here now. It's the first time we can play, officially, Trilogy and MK4 online. Fightcade's still awesome for being able to play, obviously, any of the titles you want to, but MK Gold. Gold's pretty fun online, too. Give us some 3D era. Good fight. Good fight, man. GG. Until they figure out what they plan on doing with the franchise. Oh, you said Legacy 2 as well, Redfield. Okay. Marvel, me too. Marvel says, I wish they would re-release Shaolin Monks. Yeah, a re-release with online? Dude, that would be great. I am grateful we got Legacy Collection for online access now for the originals. Folks on PC will say, we already got Fightcade. And I understand that. It is nice for the folks on console that don't have PC. And Lobbies is nice. I do like Lobbies. Personally, I'm really hoping for crossplay. And moving forward, just make the rest of the Mortal Kombat games online access. Shaolin Monks, Deception, Deadly Alliance, Armageddon. MK versus DC, I could live without, but I'd still be happy to get it. I'd still play it, you know? You're going Baraka? I'll go... Where's Kung Lao? Yes, that would be cool. Like a Trilogy Part 2. Or could you imagine like a remaster of Armageddon? It's so goofy to give Kung Lao the Raiden move. I'm surprised that sweep went underneath the blades. State, good fight. I would love to online co-op some Shaolin Monks story mode. Me too, Valhalla. What's great about Shaolin Monks is it's almost like a theater movie. Or theater game. You can really sit down and spend a good evening in it. And if you're playing online, you could just play with someone. Pull an all-nighter, beating the game. And not only that, it has a versus mode that's really fun. And it's got a small selection, but it's really nice. I think there's 8 fighters. You got Liu Kang, Kung Lao, Sub-Zero, Scorpion, Reptile. Who's the other one? I feel like there's a few more that's available for versus in Shaolin Monks multiplayer. That was a fun fight. This time I'll go with classic Raiden. Dude, Realm, it's funny you say that. My daughter asked me how long I'll play Mortal Kombat, and I was like, I always will. How long will you be streaming it and playing it? Well, as long as I can, I will. Does anybody want to play some Trilogy tonight? I'll be playing it. She just laughed. Good hit. No, 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 no. Good fight. Good fight. This is really a classic fight. No MK3 in sight. Good fight. MK tourney. Seniors only. I got my Combat Seniors card. I'd like to do some matches. Wheel me down to room 9. I'm kicking that Kano's ass. Yes, I'll take some applesauce. Thank you. That would be amazing, man. I know online's going to be a given, but if I'm in a nursing home and there's some other folks that play Mortal Kombat in there, if there's one, they're going to be my best friend. I don't care how mean they are to me. I'm just going to be like, I don't care. I need someone to play with. Roll me on down there. They'll probably never visit my room. It'll always be... Scotty would like to know if you want to play some Mortal Kombat, sir. Tell him I'm busy. Sir, he said please. Please. I'm out in the hallway. Got a controller in my hand. Ah, let him in. Yay. I'm getting carried away. Alright. Time to lock in the fight. I almost had a clone up.
Eric has just shared 100 bits. I come back to Scotty talking about being in a nursing home, rolling on the floor laughing emoji.
Yeah, man. I was saying if there's like one person left in the nursing home, or just one person interested in Mortal Kombat, and say we don't have internet in there, that's my buddy. I don't care how cool or nice they are to me, just gotta have someone to play some Mortal Kombat with. You know why I don't like you, Scotty? Why is that, Paul? All you want to do is play Mortal Kombat. Play some Street Fighter with me. Joy, I'm ready to go back to my room. She'll come in there and wheel me back to my room. I don't want to play no Street Fighter. I'm just here for Mortal Kombat. I would play some Street Fighter with him. I'm done talking about my hypotheticals. I'm getting too carried away. I got a friend named Paul. Let's go with Shang Tsung. Again, Sawdust and Broken Dreams. Oh, you got the ad again, Eric? You get it, May. Sucks because I was thinking NRS would reveal their next game at the awards. Now that's less... I didn't think about that, but that's a good point. Since they're showcasing for being nominated, that is their attention, so... Okay, that was a cheap shot, Eric. I'm just kidding. Oh, good hit. I barely won that one. That was intense. Dang it. This was a bad idea. I shouldn't have turned into Goro. Come on, stand up. Fight like a real Sindel. That was close. Good fight.
Shang Tsung wins.
I feel like Joy is... Oh, you know what? That's probably why I thought of Joy as a nurse name. Nurse Joy. Pokemon. I was like, I wonder where I came up with Joy for the nurses. My hypothetical nurse in the nursing home. Nurse Joy. From Pokemon. And, you know, they went with the right names for that, because I don't think Nurse Jenny sounds as good. Officer Jenny is more fitting. I think Paul's probably playing Street Fighter. I think he probably played it with his grandson. Or actually probably just his son at this point. Like right now, hypothetical Paul's probably playing some Street Fighter, and he's like, you know what, son, this game's not bad. I like it. But I gotta go get some things done in the garage. I didn't mean to pick a ball. Crap. But he doesn't really care so much for Mortal Kombat with his son, you know? That's why he doesn't really care to play Mortal Kombat with me whenever I get wheeled in there. Like, Scotty's wanting to play Mortal Kombat again.
Wins.
Alright, let's try that again. There we go. Oh, I don't know any combos with Cabal. What? He's got some cool moves, though. I never use them. Good combo. I thought he looked really good in the latest Mortal Kombat movie. Probably the best character in design. What did you guys think? Best character design in the latest movie? What was up with that Quan Chi first look? It was just the back of his head. I won't go into any spoilers, but I don't think that's much of a spoiler. I'm not going to describe, well, yeah, it was just the back of his head. Like, first look at Quan Chi. It's like, what the hell is this? This isn't a... I don't know, it wasn't much of a tease. I was more interested in the setting. Yeah, okay. This is looking like some Outworld. I'm more interested to see how this is going to look filled out with CGI. It didn't look bad. But you know what? At the same time, I'm more annoyed at the way they did the first look. But I'm okay with it because it's not a spoiler, you know? I mean, I'd rather... Does that make sense? I'd rather see it revealed in the movie, but if they're going to tease it as a first look, I wouldn't call it a first look. Just call it Outworld and let people be like, oh, hey, look, there's Quan Chi. Like, hype it up that way. Develop the hype. Don't say, here's Quan Chi. Go with Raiden. Oh, Lean, jump back in, man. Or if you need an invite, let me know. Sorry, guys. Let me catch up with chat after this fight. Good fight. Nah. That was a good one. Tekken. I need to play some Tekken. I feel like when I played the 3D era Mortal Kombat, folks were saying that was the closest Mortal Kombat got to Tekken. I enjoyed it. I really like the 3D era of Mortal Kombat. Now, I don't know how close it is to Tekken. Obviously, it sounds like it's the closest just because it's a 3D fighter. I take it Tekken doesn't have the dial-a-combo system. You need an invite? Okay. Okay, Valhalla and Eric, go for it. 1 second. I'm bringing Lean back in. Okay. I'm back in. Lean, you should be good now. I'm catching up with chat here. Yeah, I imagine nurses put up with a lot. Oh, I just seen you ask, Lord. I'm sorry if I like Tekken. I've never really played. I played briefly in the arcade, and that was really honestly just throwing quarters in and not knowing what I was doing, so I don't count that. I haven't actually got to sit down and try to thoroughly learn a character. So I would like to play some more of it. I remember thinking it was pretty out there, though. Like, I think there's a character with, like, a cheetah's face, but it looked like a human body. I'm like, what is this? Some people probably say the same about Mortal Kombat, though. Like, what's with all the ninjas? And they all look the same back in the day. Let's see. Okay, they're fighting their match. Here we go. Getting ready to fight Eric. I'm just catching up with chat up here. Yo, Hook. Bahook, am I saying your name right? Bahook2650. I'm doing well, man. Glad it's Sunday. Sunday over Monday. Oh, let's see. Let's play. Oh, I have to do it over here. Random select. Oh, it gave me Robo Smoke. Yes, 3-Eyed P, what's up? My take on the Netflix stuff. A lot of it is going to be very much wait and see. Cliffhangers. They're going to drag it out on us. I wouldn't be surprised. Honestly. It's been a long time since Mortal Kombat's been acquired by someone else, so they got the keys to the kingdom now. It is going to be interesting to see their first approach to it. I mean, I dare say, honestly, Netflix gets more attention on its posts than WB does when it comes to social networking, right? Like, if they're going to say something about Mortal Kombat, I think that's going to get more eyes than whatever WB would have said online. So I'm hoping for the best. I really am. I seen some people make some comments. Boom. Baby sub. That they hope Mortal Kombat doesn't get the Resident Evil treatment on Netflix. For those that don't know, Resident Evil, I'm sure most of you guys know this. I don't need to really explain it, do I? We all know how the Resident Evil movies and games work. Netflix had a shot at it. Well, not everyone has Netflix. Okay, so Netflix had a shot at it. They got Resident Evil, and they changed the story and the casting, and a lot of people say they put a lot of DEI in it. And you could have called it a different show. Here's a good way to put it. If you don't know the name of the show and you watch the Resident Evil show, you wouldn't know it's Resident Evil until they start saying names like Wesker, like, wait, oh, is this Resident Evil? You know what I mean? So hopefully they don't go overboard with Mortal Kombat in a far off direction. Something tells me they won't, but I could be wrong. I feel like they should learn from Resident Evil. It wasn't just mixed criticism. I mean, it did really bad. Cowboy Bebop, the live action, didn't do well either. And I don't think that was DEI so much. I just think that was... Anybody here like Cowboy Bebop, the anime? And did you hear about Cowboy Bebop, the live action? It's been a couple years now. Netflix made a live action Cowboy Bebop, but it didn't last after one season. So I really hope they learn. For Mortal Kombat's sake. Good hit. Here we go. Good fight.
Fatality.
Wait, Netflix has its own adaptation of One Piece? Albie, welcome back in. Dinner has been eaten. Oh, so my friend Paul was Paul W.S. Anderson after all. I like that. Oh, I thought I picked Cabal. I was like, oh crap, I'm not good with Cabal. Hang on. I'm feeling classic sub. Just catching up with chat here. How did Scotty's friend Paul W.S. Anderson adapt a flawless, see what I did there, MK movie to a not like Resident Evil movie? I think the very first Resident Evil movie was pretty good. I liked the first one. The second one I already started falling off. Yeah, it's scary. You got Redfield in your name, so I know you're a Resident Evil fan. I'm sure you were pretty disheartened with how they treated the source material. Or maybe you did like some of it. Good fight, good fight. Suhao for MK13. He made an appearance in 11. Good fight, Valhalla. That's true, Realm. There definitely can be more appreciation for the weapons in Mortal Kombat. You can tell characters apart, or think of a weapon and picture which character that would go to. Like the hammer is definitely Shao Kahn. When I think of a sword, I think of Kenshi or Scorpion. Two Raidens. That's true. Yeah, we have to wait, kind of like an inspection. They have to make sure it's clean. The deal's got to be clean. So they agreed to it. But the government's got to put the little green check mark next to it, saying, all right, it's a clean deal. Good fight, dude. That was close. Man, those little jabs can do a lot of damage. Yeah. Hey, Shao Kahn, welcome in. Oh, MK4 tried mimicking it. I didn't know that. 'Cause I don't know a whole lot about Tekken, but that makes... Okay. No. Eric, good fight. Good fight. GG, man. GG. Let me get Chibi Scotty out here. Chibi Scotty. Where is he? There he is. Cheers. I enjoyed the original Ari movies. They were not that bad. I can watch. As soon as I saw the major changes for the Netflix show, I was out. Didn't bother with it. Understandable, man. When I saw... Honestly, I watched some review videos on the new Resident... Well, when it was new Resident Evil for Netflix. And with all the changes... And I take that back. I did watch, like, half of the first episode through YouTube. I was like, man... Resident Evil has so much potential, and this just isn't it. It wasn't for me. And for fans of Resident Evil that did enjoy it, that's awesome. But I didn't feel like that was a Resident Evil installment I could really enjoy. I agree, Amethyst. A lot of people hate on Suhao, but I don't think he's bottom of the barrel. Now, as far as my favorites, he's pretty far down there, but he's not the worst. I mean, a lot of people say he is the very worst. I don't think he's the worst. If I could pick in the next Mortal Kombat game between Jarek or Suhao, I'd pick Suhao. True, Albie. Let's see. Mark is a huge Lee May fan, and he shares it every time, and I love it. Because Lee May is never really been a canon character. She had some time in MK1, and she plays an important part in the 3D era off to the side. Like, you have to play her story to really understand it more, but it's big. I mean, she has a huge part with Onaga. Lee Bay. I've always thought she's a cool character. She was in Deadly Alliance, right? She was one of the new characters that went straight from Deadly Alliance as a fresh character into Deception as well. Like, they really saw something there with Lee May. And then they brought her back, not as a fighting cameo, but as like an appearance cameo in MKX. It's like, oh, there's Lee May. So it's cool to get her back in MK1. I'd like to see MK go back a little bit in its newer games, but bring us back Lee May. I like Lee May. I do too, Lord. Yeah, I feel like once Ed Boon said he hated Suhao, a lot more people started hating Suhao. He didn't want to say it at first, because he didn't want to hurt the person's feelings that created Suhao, which is understandable. I get it. But you can be professional and have an opinion too, it's fine. Maybe he was more worried about how the fans would run with it. Like, yeah, we hate Suhao too, he's terrible, he sucks, he's awful, and that guy's like, oh, I created a bad character, the world hates me. I don't think it went down that way, but he might feel that way. Lean, you should be able just to pop in. If you click on my name, you can join in on Steam. Bo Raicho, I really don't care for Bo Raicho. I think they did him better in X. I'll say that. He did better in X, but I really don't like him in Deadly Alliance. I like Madame Bo better than Bo Raicho. If that says anything. I think Madame Bo's a pretty fun character. I would rather see Madame Bo come back again than Bo Raicho return. Because she does remind me of, like, someone in the family. She's got morals, too. You know? She's the new Kung Fu master. What do you guys pick? Madame Bo or Bo Raicho? Here we go, Eric. Scorpion and Sub-Zero. I don't like Bo Raicho either. Yeah, Mr. G-Star really hates Bo Raicho. Shout out Mr. G-Star. We need him back. This is a cool fight right here. Scorpion and Sub-Zero in the Living Forest. Good fight, good fight. I've never been a Scorpion main, but I get the appeal. Scorpion is a cool character. I'm glad they doubled down on the Hellfire Spectre in the 3D era. Like, they started to armor him up. Deadly Alliance, they gave him the skull with fire. Good fight. They really beefed all the characters up in the 3D era. That was really cool. Speaking of horrible Mortal Kombat characters, the Red Knight says, meat. Yeah, I'm not a big... Yeah. I think he's like a good gaff character. Like, if they would have threw him in like Motor Combat or something for goofs, I would take that over Bo Raicho. I would say the best for Bo Raicho would be MKF. So it makes the enemy's vehicle slide. Quincy, what's up, man? How you doing? Yeah, Lean, you're good, bro. I do too, Eric. I do too. I think MK4 they had a really good thing and they jumped away from it. At the same time, once Deadly Alliance started, I really got into it. They needed to cook on it, and it took them in the right direction. But I'd still like to see an enhanced, digitized version. Like, make it as realistic as possible. That's what they were going for back then. They could definitely do it now.
Scorpion wins.
Good Scorpion, man. Yeah, I'm seeing what you mean. Valhalla's doing it now. Oh, crap.
Smoke wins.
There we go. Oh, good hit. Good fight, good fight. Serena's a cool character. One that was like more of a background character with mythologies, right? That they really brought to the forefront. It took a while, but I think she is a great one. I think Serena is like, if I had to choose, and you guys choose too, if you could pick one cameo character that would have been a main character in MK1, I don't know, man. Aside from Frost, I probably would have went Serena. There we go. We'll switch it up. I'll go Scorpion this time. Yeah, Cosmic. It really is. Reiko's got a funny ending. Like, we don't need any story here. I'm just... See ya.
Scorpion wins.
Good fight. Oh, that'd be cool. To play Madame Bo as like a playable character, that would be fun. Oh, good hits. Good fight, Steak. More Striker. I know some people don't like my take on Striker. I've never been a big Striker fan. I didn't realize how many people like Striker. Good fight. Movado. Movado would have been really fun in MK1 as a playable character. With all those bungees. Eric. You're a goof. Top 3 picked cameos to have. Serena, Farah. Oh man, I didn't even think about Farah. Do you think she should have had Tor? Or would you have like chose her alone? I felt like if Mortal Kombat was going to consider Chucky a guest character, they missed their shot. Because Chucky, I don't want to see an adult-sized Chucky. I didn't mean to pick Reptile. Oh well. Yeah, I didn't stutter, SB. I stand by my opinion. I know, you Striker fans hate me. You guys like your riot control guy. I get it. The Coors Light champion. I mean, Striker's not terrible. He's just bad. There is a difference between bad and terrible. Am I starting fire? That was a funny victory. Put your fist up, get hit by an acid ball, stand back up and do it again. Yeah, Ermac's cooking.
Reptile wins.
Tremor for main roster. That's another good one. I'm playing 2, SB. I'm playing 2.
Reptile wins.
Good fight, man. That was fun. You can do 1 down 2 into force ball and to jump 4 into slide. I need to try that. Oh, I know. Yeah, Chris is obsessed with Striker. Well, maybe not obsessed, but it is one of his favorites. Chameleon would have been a great one, too. I'm wondering why... Well, I do know the answer to that now. Kinda. I wanted to see male Chameleon in MK1, because we got to see female Chameleon in any capacity. Like, what's up with male Chameleon? But I feel like Floyd kind of took that spotlight. He has all the characters, or the ninjas' moves, right? So they benched him. What do you guys think? Do you guys like male Chameleon? Floyd or male Chameleon? pretty good Baraka. SB, we were saying, like, if you could choose a character from the cameo roster in MK1, who would you choose? But also, yeah, like, what's an underrated character you would put in the next Mortal Kombat game? Like, some characters we were talking about were, like, Li Mei, Serena. The only ninjas that didn't get to see the day of light on the main roster in MK1, I think, were Tremor and Male Chameleon. Good fight. Good fight. If Floyd was going to be main roster, they would definitely tone him down. I agree. And that's fair. I didn't like how at the end of MK1 the bosses were Shang Tsung and Quan Chi. Like, every character that was a major threat was already a roster character, even Chaos Reigns. I like the build up to a big antagonist you can't play as, or later unlock, you know? Going Baraka, let's see. Trying to decide who to use. Let's try some Nightwolf. Yo, Cheka, what's up? Welcome in. Personally want to see Aaron Black back. Don't know how popular he was, though. I've seen quite a few Aaron Black fans. I think he's pretty well received. As far as, like, NRS new characters, I think Aaron Black's one of the better ones that people like. Oh, good fight. Come on, Nightwolf. Good fight. Yeah. There's definitely guest character potential. We had a lot of guest characters in MK1. It scared me how proud they were to put that on the front case of MK1, the definitive edition. Like, yo, here's Mortal Kombat 1. It's like, why do the guest characters get the front spot, you know? That's true. Nobody liked Chronica in MK11. If there's any Chronica fans in here, make yourself heard. And nobody's going to admit they like Chronica in here. I think, okay, I'll say this. The adaptation of Chronica in MK1 was cooler than the Chronica we had in 11. It was really Shang Tsung, but I like the dark robes, and I think, would I have rather have had her than Quan Chi and Shang Tsung in MK1 as the main antagonist? What do you guys think? Oh, Eric, you're getting schooled.
Scorpion wins.
Sounded like that hurt, Liu Kang.
Victory.
Ouch. There we go. Albie likes Chronica. Don't be mean to Albie. Don't be mean. That's cool, though. It's cool to see that somebody likes the unpopular characters. Chronica originally was going to be a male character named Chronico. They changed it last minute.
Victory.
I just wish we could have seen what that concept art would have looked like for Chronico. They don't have to go back on it. I'm just curious what Chronico would have looked like. Oh, that's a good question, Realm. When they did, yeah, the matchups, when they mixed characters together, I think one of my favorites was Kenshi and Raiden, because he had the blindfold, the hat, the sword. He just looked like a really cool character.
Smoke wins.
Here we go. They did a good job, making goofy names out of it. John Connor, Tail R. Swift, Katana Khan. I know, I was thinking of Smokes. I think it was like, I think they used the Raiden hat again, and it was with Smokes' gas mask for one of the characters. That was pretty cool. Yeah, that is true. It was kind of left field. Like, I think they were trying to tease. I think if MK1 would have went the direction it was supposed to, I think they would have allowed us to mix up characters like Create a Fighter, because you could do that in Armageddon. And you run up the Temple of Argus in the end of MK1, just like you do in Armageddon, right? There's a lot of callbacks there. Maybe we could have made our own characters to some degree. Goro. Oh, this would be cool. I'll go... Motaro. Wait, you got kicked?
Fight.
Jump back in here, man.
Wins.
Man, I love Motaro. Seeing him in the Deadpool would be terrifying. In real life.
Fight.
Walking across the plank itself would already be terrifying, but then seeing this on the other side...
Wins.
I know, Lean Steak, that was... It feels cheap. When you threw your missile, it bounced back at you. Any projectiles bounce off of Motaro. Eric, if you need an invite, I can invite you. Do you need an invite? If not, just click on my name and pop in. After Shang Tsung was revealed that he was Kronika in MK1, it makes you think, did he take over for Kronika in 11? I didn't think about that. Like, was Kronika already Shang Tsung? Is that what you're saying?
Sub-Zero.
But if you need an invite, Eric, let me know. Yeah, it popped back in a little bit, Valhalla. Not to an unbearable state like it was earlier. Like, it feels pretty clean right now. Oh, good throw. Good air throw. Oh, that was such a close fight. Okay, Eric, I got you after this fight.
Sub-Zero wins.
Nice. Round 3.
Fight.
Oh, good hit. Good fight. Good fight.
Wins.
It is. Yeah. No, that was an interesting crap. Eric, I have to back out real quick when that happens. After this fight, there should be a caret next to my name where you can click on join game. It'll load you in, but if not, I got you. Let me run this last one, and if it still makes me join, because I know it's going to try to, if I can't get out in time, I'll just like quit game and invite you back in if it'll let me. It shouldn't be an issue. fight. Yeah, there were some times that I didn't mind it either. It was a fun grind whenever there was new content in there.
Wins.
I got you, Eric. Hang on. Okay, I just sent you an invite, Eric. And Valhalla, I'm back. Lean Steak, do you need another invite? All right, Scotty, I'm gonna head out. Now, see you next stream. Take care, everyone. SB, thanks for hanging out as always. Have a good night, man. Catching up with Chad over here. Chronica was Chronica, but it makes it look like Shang Tsung killed her at some point and took over. Let's see. Realm, you're definitely one of the biggest MK1 fans. Yeah, Realm is a big MK1 fan. Eric, did you get the invite in? I sent you an invite on Steam.
Sonya.
You know, just for fun? Let's try it out. Should I go? Yeah. I'll use MK3 Kano. It did take a lot of risks. I agree. As I always share, there's things that I really don't care for in MK1, but there's things I also really enjoy. And where it matters most, which is the gameplay, it's a fun fighting game. Not for everyone, but man, I love it. You made it back in, Steak? Good fight. Just trying to do the choke and grab. There it is. Good fight. Good fight. No, we haven't yet. We've been running a lot of Trilogy. Eric, were you able to... Do you need another invite, Eric? Wait, let me catch... Yeah, and I clicked on it, and it did nothing. Do I have to solve cold fusion to make it work? Maybe travel at light speed? I have mass, so that may be an issue. Eric, just accept the invite. Yo, Justin, what's up, man? I can send you another one, Eric. Actually, what I can do if it makes it easier, I can make a new room. Or if it makes it even easier, man, if you'd like to make a room and invite me in, I can pop in there and invite everyone else too. Let me do this fight real quick. Roll Reptile. How you doing, Justin? Good fight. Shao Kahn's watching. Good fight, Steak. Yeah, that was a shame to see when people were lag switching in Combat League. I got lucky that I don't think I ran into any lag switchers. I may have, and not just realized it was actually a lag switcher. Most of my fights weren't laggy though. I know that came later in the life cycle. I'm looking for Eric in chat. Valhalla and Lean Steak, 1 second. I'm going to make a new game real quick because Eric's having issues getting in. Okay, making a new room. And I'm inviting you guys in. It says you're in? Okay. If that's you, I do see where it says 2 players. Okay. Yeah, Lord, probably the next one. I don't notice it, Drazzy. I'm over on Steam. Does anybody else notice input delay when playing? No matter what console you play. Anyone in here, whether you're PlayStation, Xbox, Switch. I know Switch is waiting on some updates still. There we go. We got you in, Eric. Let's see. I'll go Ermac. The PlayStation lobbies can have some bad input delay at times and occasionally some frame drops. Minor on PlayStation. I mean, it doesn't sound like our options were good to begin with for Mortal Kombat. Had it been through Saudi Arabia, Netflix, which we won't officially know until we get our first product by the company, right? I'm curious. I'm definitely curious. And I like knowing your guys' thoughts on it too. A Paramount would have been one of the contenders, but they didn't last long in the race. I don't know if Paramount would have been a good choice. Maybe it would have been the best of the 3. Welcome back, Realm. You're on Xbox and haven't noticed any, but pretty casual when it comes to games. Let me cheers Chibi Scotty here real quick. That I feel you on that. I'm over here on Steam and I think the inputs feel fine. You're going Scorpion. I'll kill you with rain. Oh, thank you, Eric. Man, if they stopped doing the games for a bit, I feel like that'd be such a miss. Like, not a good idea. Good hit. Good fight. Like that you can still control the body after you win. I hope they don't do that. I really do. I see what you guys are saying. I would rather see Netflix show... I think most of us would. I think most of us want to see Netflix show Mortal Kombat genuine interest. Give this game some love and care. That is the games. If they start selling them out individually, and I feel like the interest isn't there. It is a business at the end of the day. I get that. I really hope there's some Mortal Kombat fans over at Netflix like, hell yeah, we got Mortal Kombat. What? It's coming our way? We get to work on? Okay. I'm curious what I really want to know what NRS's thoughts are on this. I don't think they'll stop making games. I don't think they would stop a gaming studio and be like, hey, we're going to make movies for a bit. Unless they make a whole new strategy, because they did make the department separate. You know, you got one strictly for Mortal Kombat, one strictly for DC. I don't know what Netflix is going to do with it, but it is interesting. Yeah, Saudi Arabia bought EA.
Sub-Zero wins.
Yeah, if another game company bought Mortal Kombat, someone that's really interested in games, that'd be cool. We're jumping around everywhere, aren't we? Good fight. That was a wild ending. Let's see. Best case scenario is they just give NRS money and let them cook. They have a proven track record of making successful games, so I feel that may be a possibility. I think you're right, Albie. Whether or not there's happy or pissed off fans with Mortal Kombat's games, they make money. MK1 wasn't as good as MK11, but it still sold over 6 million copies. It was still in the top 20 games of the year. You know, that's a lot. That's a lot of, I assume that's a lot of profit. I don't think they're going to put the brakes on that. I think WB has its own debt with other investments. And Mortal Kombat's a moneymaker. Unfortunately, probably a lot of that with microtransactions. I'll go Sector. Hey, much love, Lord. Thanks for popping in, man. I hope you have an awesome rest of your Sunday night, and we'll get some MKX in soon. I hope Netflix can give us a new live MK series or animated. Also, I read something about Legacy making $1 million in revenue on Steam. Oh, like the Legacy series? Or Legacy Collection? Probably the series, I'm thinking. Lane State, good fight, man. I really do think they'll keep making Mortal Kombat games. It'd be crazy not to. And that's not selfishly speaking. I really think they'll keep making Mortal Kombat games because it's so profitable. WB makes movies, so they had their movies with Mortal Kombat. Now I'm sure we'll get Netflix exclusives for Mortal Kombat. Those might suck. I think they'll leave the games up to NRS and take their profits from it. But at the same time, they might be really good. You know, I'm going in with an open mind. I've seen some really crappy remakes and adaptations on Netflix But I've also seen some really cool stuff on there too, so it is really heads or tails for me right now. I look forward to it. Like, I want to see something cool come from it. It does. It does. MK's the #1 selling fighting game. Kaiser, I agree. Kaiser Wilhelm? Is that in honor of the Kaiser Wilhelm or any relation? Good fight, Eric. I've been getting my combos down a little better with Cyrax. Yeah, I think you're right, Albie. What I had read on it was it can take 8 to 12 months for a deal like that to finalize. So that makes sense. Once it's done, then they start discussing how do we roll forward. What's next for Mortal Kombat as a franchise? How are we looking with this movie that's coming out? And in RS, what have you guys been cooking? And now that we have oversight, what changes do we need to make to the project that you have to present to us? Or do we want to just put out what you put on the table for us and see how it goes? Because NRS is making something. They're still working there, you know? I feel like they went with Mortal Kombat instead of Injustice 3 only because MK1 wasn't selling well. And I did see that they swear up and down they chose MK1 and they didn't scrap Injustice 3 midway to go to MK1. Part of me thinks that's why they also decided to separate into different departments. Like, here's your Mortal Kombat department, here's your DC department. Keep them flowing. I don't think WB was thinking, what do the fans want to see next? I think they were thinking, which one's going to make the most money next? Which is why we got Mortal Kombat twice in a row over Injustice. There was a pattern that was started there with Injustice, but they don't make near as much as Mortal Kombat. And WB was hurting. And if they were already hurting, I don't think they would have been like, hey, well, they're ready for Injustice, I guess let's go ahead and do it, you know? I feel like the money does the talking. I'm going MK2 Kung Lao. I'll go... I wish I could use, like, the classic Liu Kang from MK1. Yeah, dude, it's hard to argue with that. I really love the original Mortal Kombat movie. The 95 movie is still my favorite. Whoa, did you guys see that? His hit kept me into Cyber Smoke's form longer. Couldn't talk there for a second. Good fight. Yeah, MK1 was definitely rushed. Good fight, man. Good fight.
Wins.
That's a good question. Who's better? I would say probably Cabal, but I don't know how far that gap is. Dom, yeah, I think they're using Unreal Engine 5 for the next one. I think they did soft confirm that. I'm not sure, Eric. Which Kung Lao, MK2? Yeah, Midway really spread its investments everywhere. That's a good complaint. I think Taven's underrated. I think a lot of people either forgot about Taven, and then there's probably a lot of people that don't even know who Taven is. Wait, he was a protagonist of Mortal Kombat? Who is this guy? Yeah. Hopefully we don't have to wait like GTA 6 times. I mean, MK1 came out pretty fast after 11, but it wasn't ready. And I'm okay with waiting as long as it's ready.
Wins.
Here we go. Oh, good hit, good hit. Nice, Eric. Yeah, it's double. Oh, Eric, good fight. Takes the crown. That's good. Gives my fingers a moment to rest because I had it there for a minute. Okay, I'm going to be checking it out here in a minute. Kung Lao versus Katana. I'm surprised Netflix did, honestly. I really thought for a minute Saudi Arabia was going to get it because they've proven to buy other video game companies. And they, from the sounds of it, they were really close. I mean, WB was really pushing for MK to be sold this time. And they were like, yeah, take DC too. I was ready to see MK get out from under WB though. I still think there's there's good and bad to it. MK9 I think is the best one of the four that came from the NRS era. But it's a shame there's really not any side games that came out, aside from mobile, which I don't really count. There was never a Shaolin Monks 2. They didn't make any new side projects, right? It was just MK9, X, 11, and 1.
Wins.
Now, what we have here now, well, I take that back. There was the re-releases of some classic games. So there was that. Like the arcade collection. But they're re-releasing these same games, except for this time, but almost with this time too, without adding a whole lot to it. Like they're trying to play it too safe, or without investing too much. Makes me wonder what else they had planned. Because Legacy Collection was... It was in the works. I think it's probably better that it went to a different company so far. I don't know. It just, something didn't feel right about WB. Do I think they could have added MK Gold in the N64 version of Trilogy? So what I saw in the interviews was there wasn't enough interest for N64 titles versus... Those are some sweeps. Good fight, good fight. There wasn't enough interest for N64 titles to be put in this collection. They had to go by what would be the most popular. I would really like to see some N64 titles in here, but they went with PS1. Like, they had to choose one. Which PS1 gave us Trilogy, they gave us Mythologies, which we could have got both of those through N64 as well, too. But apparently they swear by more people being interested in the PS1 ports. How cool would it be, though, to get Trilogy or any N64 ports in this collection? I think it'd be awesome. Noob Cybot. Alright, I gotta get ready for this one. Yeah, I'd be fine with that. Give us upscaled graphics for the other games too. I mean, their adaptation of MK4 definitely needed it. I always play with the render ×4 on. It'd be cool to have these in upscale 4 just to see what it'd be like. Probably pretty cool. If they can pull it off. Good fight, good fight. It is wild. Yeah, the tournament I went to was N64 Trilogy. It was a lot of fun too. I like N64 Trilogy. Did I? I'm not sure if I did. I'll go back and forth with chat while being in a fight, and sometimes I'll miss a little bit of what I did.
Sub-Zero wins.
Yeah, that you got it, Redfield. Whoa, what? I don't like the ice clone as much in the arcade era. Oh, I slid right into it. I forgot you can slide into it. I like that female chameleon's available on the roster. I mean, it is like an extra character minus the bosses. Good fight.
Sub-Zero wins. Fatality.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Kano was definitely the comedic relief in MK 2021. I like that Kano was the main antagonist in, spoiler alert, it is an animated movie. Actually, I'll leave it there so I'm not spoiling it. In one of the animated movies, Kano is one of the main antagonists. If you know, you know. It's one of my favorite, if not, probably my favorite animated Mortal Kombat movie. I just wouldn't have guessed Kano to be the main bad guy. And I love that they did it. It was a cool twist. Well, not so much a twist, but the fact that they chose that. That was a good fight, Valhalla. That was a really good fight.
Fight.
Good fight. I'm trying to get better with Cyrax against you, Eric. Good hit. I'm surprised the net still hit on that. That was close. Good fight, man. Good fight. Oh, I didn't know Shiva has an infinite in N64. Yo, Nick, what's up? Katana. Go classic Sub-Zero. Good fight. Good fight. Good fight. You keep saying that. I think you said that last time. Did you see that they released the Deadly Alliance DLC? No, there's no Deadly Alliance DLC. Deadly Alliance has been a handheld port in Legacy Collection since it released. And I don't see us getting any 3D era games in this collection. Farthest reach I would say that's possible would probably be gold if we were to get it. Yeah, you got it, Eric. Kano's awesome. Oh, good hit. Oh, that was close. Good fight. Crap. Good hit. Good fight. Good fight. This is such a cool stage. Yeah, good fight. It's weird sometimes it lets you do like an extra hit on finish him. What's up, Scotty? Hope you're doing good, bro, and everyone else as well. You too, Leo. Dude, it's always good to see you pop in, brother. I hope you're doing well. Oh, I gotta listen out for that, Eric. When I play Kung Lao again, I'll listen out for it. I'm gonna try my reptile against Valhalla this time. Just compare this collection to a Mortal Kombat Mugen. Yeah, they got their ups and downs for sure. Yeah, Drazzy, you can challenge your friends online. Oh crap, there we go, I'm good. Like, you can do direct invites. Good fight. I think all the stages that include the moon are some of the coolest ones. Good fight. Good fight. Good to see you guys in here.
Reptile.
All right. Eric and Valhalla. Alright. I like that my phone can fit in my keyboard. What? I know I need to, Eric, sorry. Smash? Wait, Super Smash Bros? Wait, what's it doing better in? Thank you, Mark. I appreciate you, brother. GG's. GG's. Man, I missed out on Goro's lair. Alright, we gotta dethrone Valhalla. Throw me in there. I gotta go Cyber Smoke. I gotta win it. Good luck, have fun, Valhalla. Holy crap, that leg grab is really difficult. I think I do. Now that I listen to it in my head, Eric, I think I do. Like, kicking, I like it. Like that. I think I hear it now. There we go. That was close. Trying to make you proud, Shao Kahn. Good fight. Valhalla, GG. It is. It is. Yeah, dude, it took me a bit. Especially with my characters that slide, like Reptile and Sub-Zero, I'll slide right into it, thinking that I'll interrupt it, but I end up getting stuck in it and then flipped. It's a really good attack. Alright. Here we go. I'll do this one for Raziel. Plays Sector. Crap, good hit. Alright, I gotta lock in on this. Gotta get in the zone. That was so close. Good fight. Round 3. No, good fight, dude. Good fight. Oh, there we go. Mashed potatoes. Good fight, man. Good fight. Drazzy, I use a PS4 controller. If it'll show on the camera. Because I got like the background removal. If you can see that. Just a PS4 controller with a cord hooked into it. Definitely GG. That was a fun one, man. The wife is saying it's bedtime, though. I'll catch you all later. Thanks for the fights. Valhalla, thank you, man. Thank you for the GGs. The fights have been awesome tonight. I'll be back on again this week. It'll either be tomorrow or Tuesday, one or the other. I'll be at Mrs. Kombat, so whichever day I'm not there, I'll be on tomorrow, latest Tuesday. So if you guys are up for more fights, I'll definitely be on here. I'm still going to do a few more with Eric before I close out, though, as long as you're still down, Eric. That was fun playing as Sector. I'm playing more Sector and Cyrax. They're fun characters. I'll roll Cyrax after this one. Mrs. Kombat gives me permission to set up a stream over there. I go stay over there. For longer periods of time, I can pop on stream there too. How'd you do that? Ah, I let you down, Eric. I wasn't able to make the mashed potatoes. I use the D-pad for sure. I really can't use the joystick. Props to those that can pull the joystick off. For Mortal Kombat, I'm not good with it. D-pad all the way. GG's, man. Yeah, hey, man. Yeah, priorities. I get it, brother. Focus on your finals. And whenever you can pop in, hell yeah, but I get it. Good luck on your finals. The hell? I forgot I could do that. Well, let me try that. There we go. That was a really close fight, Eric. GG. So he's the really red Ermac. They didn't do a good job, like, making a difference between these two, between player 1 and 2. Like, they both look pretty red. Like, do you know which one I am? Can you guys tell? Oh, what?
Wins.
That little dinky kick was a mistake that luckily got me the fight. Didn't mean to. GG, man. Yeah, exactly, yeah, Eric won. You really couldn't tell the difference. Now tried every type of controller. An 8-bit do controller seems to work the best for me. Even over a fight pad. The fight pad I have trouble blocking with. I'm open to trying new controllers. I got a PS5 controller. It's right over here. I got the PS5 controller thinking, hey, it's a step up because it's from PS4 to PS5. It's going to be newer. It's probably going to be better. But the directional pad's actually a little tighter, and that's what's most important. And not in a good way. The PS4 is more flexible. I tried it, I'm not kidding, about 6 to 8 months. I forced myself to try to like it, because I even got like a silver looking PS5 controller, thinking like, this is going to be my controller, you know? This is going to be a good investment. And some nights I'd get my ass kicked because the D-pad, seriously. But I would try to stop myself from saying it's the controller's fault, because I don't like making excuses for anything. You know what I mean? Like, you lose a fight, you lose a fight. So finally I went back to the PS4 controller. I had him in the other room and I was procrastinating. Just in case that one were to go down, I still got my other PS4 controller to use too. But it feels much better to be back on PS4. And I'm open to trying other controllers, but PS5 for Mortal Kombat, now I can say I tried it out, right? And at least I got it for any other games it may be better for. Maybe it's better with joysticks for like first-person shooters. I haven't tried yet. Yeah, Valhalla, that's very valid. Same here, like, as much as I love playing fighting games, that's the only reason I got that controller. Like, I want to try something new, see if it's better, because if it can make my performance a little better, it's worth it. But it was backwards. Now I'm like, how long am I going to be buying PlayStation 4 controllers? What the hell? Eric killed me? What? That's the first time he's ever won. I'm just kidding. Come here, Eric. Now you're using Sonya. I'm going to have to kill you for that. It was close. Hey, what's up, Phantom? Welcome back. I'm trying to kill this Sonya. Good fight.
Wins.
That was intense. That was a really good fight. Yeah, definitely, Phantom. Oh, Valhalla's over here telling Eric how to kill me with Sonya. Quit it. Mute Valhalla. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Definitely GG's. So, for those that don't know, my best characters, or I feel like my best characters are, in Trilogy are Cyber Smoke, Classic Sub-Zero, and Reptile, and MK2 Raiden. But now I'm kind of playing around with Cyrax and Sector for fun. They're pretty fun. Oh, he just threw me over there. Hell of a combo. Trying to get that combo back down. Nice, Eric. Raziel, what's up, dude? Hey, I was playing Sector in honor of you tonight. I shouted you out a couple times. Ooh, nice freeze animation. Crap. No, great fight, dude. Great fight. Crispy.
Wins.
All right.
Fatality.
There are some of these custom intros out there for you guys. GG's. GG's. GB Scotty's been over here the whole time. Whoops. We'll let him chill over here. Our last two fights. Sound good to you, Eric? Oh, Raziel, I said that and then I looked over at chat and saw you say you just got here. Now I feel bad. Been going for a few hours. But I'm going to be back on tomorrow night or the night after. No later than Tuesday evening. I'm going to play Sector in honor of Raziel. Although he's here. This one's for you. I'm going to throw in Katana too for Realm. Good hit. Good fight. Good catch. Ah, good fight. Good fight. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, hop on in here, Rat. Yeah, if you're online, Raziel, jump in. Oh, nice, Eric. You stole my character. That's the only reason he won. That's the only reason he won, guys. He's using my character. Trying to have a good night before I jump off here, and he stole my character. No, I'm just kidding, dude. Definitely GG. Raziel, if you need in here real quick, I'm coming right back, Eric. Through Raziel an invite real quick. There we go. Albie. No, I love it. I do. I'm a sucker for corny stuff. This one's for Realm. Cry about it, Scotty. Oh, Eric's a bully now. We got a bully in the stream. Alright, the Realm and Wes showdown. I'm repping Realm. Cry about it, Scotty. I'll show you, dude. Wait till I kill you. Yeah, take that fan. Alright. Hang on. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Yeah. Good fight, man. Good fight. I think Melina and Katana are harder to play. Raziel, welcome in, man. What I'll do before I close out is let Raziel and Eric fight to close it out. So let me get a fight in here against Raziel. And then I'll have you two close it out. Good to have you in here, Raziel, as always. Whoa. Coming in hot. There we go. Good hit. Nice. It's a close fight.
Fight.
Ooh, good hit. That was close. That was over the shoulder. Thank you, Realm. No, good fight, Raziel. That was awesome, dude. Crush.
Spectre wins.
Definitely GG.
Fatality.
I don't know the Rain Infinite. I know he has one. I'm not sure how to do it. I mean, I've heard how to do it, but I haven't done it myself. Alright, we'll turn up some of the... Here we go. For their fight, give them some of the stream music. I'll fight the winner of this fight. That'll be the last. Man, it's awesome seeing everyone pop in here, truly. Thank you guys. Thanks for hanging out with me tonight. I'll be back on here tomorrow or Tuesday night. I'm not done yet. Let's see the winner of this fight, and then I'll see if I can kill him. But if you do enjoy it, if you're on the YouTube side, a like does help. I thought about bringing it up a few times during the stream, but I'm like, I don't want to keep bugging you guys about likes. So I'll just say it like towards the end of each stream. Like, if you enjoyed it, drop it a like. Oh, this is close, dude. We're going into round 3. That was a great fight. They're about tied. All right, Raziel's taking the lead. Oh, Eric with the comeback. Super close. And Eric takes it. That was a really close fight. Really good back and forths. And one of the funnest stages to play at, in my opinion. Great fight, guys. Thanks, Leo. I was trying to do a good bully impersonation. All right. All right, here we go. Actually, yeah, let me pull that back up. Going Sector. I'll see how I fare with my Sub-Zero. GG's. All right. The rooftop we go. Good hit. Good fight. Good fight. Yo, 25 cents. Thanks for the follow, man. I appreciate it, brother. Guys, definitely GG's. Oh, I hate to back out on... I'll do one last one. Checking the time real quick. Going Ermac. Cyber Smoke. Trojan, good to see you, man. He snuck in here last minute. I'll do this last fight with him. Good fight, good fight. Good fight, man. Good fight. I had time to do a backflip away in the little cutscene. Trojan, GG's, man. I didn't see him in chat, but definitely GG's regardless. I'm going to call it there, my friends. As far as the fights, back out of here. Give you guys this little background screen here. Yo. All right, going back to my spot. Let's see. What's my favorite D-pad? MKF, I just saw that. I would say PlayStation. So far. I haven't tried Xbox in a long time on a fighting game. Maybe ever. So I do need to try it for a fighting game. But I've always played with PlayStation. So I'd like to try. I almost got an Xbox controller to compare. Let's see. Yeah, let's wish the best, guys. Wish the best for MK. Let's see how it turns out with Netflix. But we got a while until then. They're still going through the deal. Guys, I'm going to call it here. I'll see you all tomorrow night. If not tomorrow night, then definitely Tuesday night. Thank you all for hanging out with me. And I'll see you all live or in the next video. I always say that at the end of my videos, not my lives. Caught myself off guard. All right. Much love, guys. And I will see you all soon. See you guys.